Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel and welcome back to my quest for skills in Bloodborne. We left off yesterday, about to go into the sewers and hopefully get roundabout to another lantern where I can start leveling up my character finally. Um, had a couple audio issues yesterday with the upload. Still working some things out on the YouTube end. We'll get those, nice and sorted eventually, of course. And good news, I have a better mic ordered. It should be here. Earliest is quoted as the 9th of May. So um, be patient because it's going to be as long a wait for me as it will be for you. Um, until then, I guess we just have to get used to the subpar quality of the mic that I'm using, but that's okay. We'll get through it together. Um, So yeah, we're still in the early stages of the game, unfortunately. Not a lot to take advantage of. Still weak, still can't level my character up as previously stated. Got to be a little bit more careful around things. We got about 3,500 or so blood echoes in the bank, and I don't want to lose them. These guys are kind of scary, actually. A lot of the times I take damage because they just attack so viciously. Woo! That almost didn't work out in my favor. There! Oh, see, every time they get me with that last hit. Every time. Now, you'll notice that weird red mist that was around me as I was attacking him at the end there. That's the health regen I was talking about last episode, actually. Where, if you attack the enemies within a certain window of taking damage, you actually get to regain your health. As you can see now, once that window was gone, you gotta use a blood vial to recover anything else. Oh, no. Thought I had... Oh, no. Don't, please. Mercy. I got a bit, Oh, no. Things can get a bit perilous dealing with these guys, unfortunately. I'm still working out their exact move sets and whatnot. Sorry if things are getting off to a rough start today. It's first thing in the morning for me, pretty much. I'm still getting used to things. I just recently woke up. So hopefully by the next episode we'll be in a good swing and a good rhythm. For now, I'm just trying to keep my head on straight and not die. So just bear with me, please. I will say this: I cannot wait for that microphone to come because I currently have to record with a headset on top of my other headset, so I can hear things, and my head feels a little bit like a squished melon. It's not great, especially for someone who's prone to migraines. Gotcha. I suffered a pretty horrible death to these guys recently, so it feels good to get some good vengeance on them. This is another part that I'm pretty familiar with too. I've been all through these sewers, just because of the nature of having to not having to, but like restarting constantly. You'll notice I'm not using the extended part of my weapon much. I'm still getting used to that part, and like mixing it into combos where needed. Things like the threaded cane is a little bit more obvious where it's good for. As far as this goes, it's a bit. We need to be careful here. See, it winds up being more trouble than it's worth. All right, that got a bit touchy there, but that's kind of the theme for the series. Is things are going to get a little bit touchy all over the place, unfortunately. But yeah. So it is a beautiful day where I live right now. There is not a cloud in the sky. The weather is just perfect. It was honestly a little bit hard to come back inside and start recording because I kind of just wanted to stay outside all day and soak up the beautiful sunlight and the nice, delicate breeze going about. But work to be done, things to be recorded. No rest for the weary, as they say. Like I'm pretty proud of how I dealt with this guy. So this is going to be fun. Our first armor set outside of the cape. Actually, this armor set's pretty cool because it's the one on the cover. Actually, the Hunter Guard. So you can see I'm looking nice and cool right now. Ready to go like a honestly like a little vampire hunter, which I think is kind of the core theme of the game. Vampire hunters, werewolf hunters, whatnot. There's no vampires as far as I know. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't want to speak on stuff I don't know about because again, I'm not too educated on the lore of this game yet. You know, I'm no Soulsborne YouTuber who's put hours and hours of research into the game. Unfortunately, no disrespect to them, of course. I love the work that people like that do. It gives laymen like me a good opportunity to learn a few things about games that I enjoy. I don't know enough about that, and I haven't put the research in. I haven't dedicated the time that they have. Which I guess, you know, that's fine. I'm not claiming to be one of them anyway. And that just sounds so weird, one of them, like I'm isolating them or trying to marginalize. No. I have utmost respect for informational video game YouTubers. In fact, I'd say they do a better job of what they do than I do. So, these guys typically give me trouble. That was actually the quickest I've ever dealt with them. Like ever. Usually, I take a. Ooh, I forgot about the crows up there. That would have been a bit. Oh, don't puke on me, please. Oh God. I mean, just like the nerve. You know, it's common sense not to puke on people. I'd say common courtesy more than common sense. But I guess when you're no. Easy there, Brandon Lee and the Crow. That might have been a bit poor of a joke. I mean, no disrespect. I hope the man rests in peace. The Crow, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember it being a pretty good movie. It's a shame what happened and all. I'm not going to talk about the sequels. I haven't seen them, and if I know anything about any kind of movies whose main lead dies or does not want to return to the role, the replacement is never as good, but the sequels never just capture the right charm, unfortunately. I guess not every movie can be as perfect as Shrek 2. Arguably the greatest sequel to any movie ever made. I'd say possibly even holds up better than the first, although that's I'd say they hold up pretty equally. The first is a masterpiece, one of a kind, and then Shrek 2 just comes out and blows it out of the water. It's a really good movie. I remember late nights with the Shrek 2 DVD on repeat. That stupid American Idol segment they had on the title screen. And just waking up at like 4 a.m. as a kid to hearing Prince Charming singing all kinds of garbage. Fairy Godmother coming in with oh, what was the song she sang? I was like, where have all the good men gone and where are all the gods? I should have done my research a little bit better. I'm a little bit embarrassed right now, but you know, hey, it's okay, because the important thing is I got to talk about Shrek 2 for a little bit in my video. And any video that you get to talk about Shrek 2 is a good video. That's a darn good movie right there. Not that I'm trying to ride on the coattails of the masterpiece DreamWorks film that is Shrek 2. I don't want to be here right now, but while I'm here, I can actually demonstrate some fun stuff. So let's go ahead and run up here. You see these guys are waiting for me up there. It's going to go ahead and bait them in. If you look in the background, you can see what I'm hoping to... Yep. And now we just kind of got to hope we can get out of the way in time. Oh! And look at that. We don't have to fight anybody. It's actually really nice having them take care of the guys for me. I am going to go ahead and come up here and clear these guys back here out. Another big guy you can see up there. It's going to be a fun fight. I've actually died to these guys a good bit, unfortunately. You just got to... Oh, wrong button. Oh, yeah. It just feels so good to get a critical on these guys, because it's a one-hit KO. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should wash my dirty, degenerate mouth before I start spitting lies at people. See if I can get in here. Yeah! Alright, cool beans. For those of you who are familiar with the game, you might know where this is leading to. I'm not going to go into it just yet. There's a couple more areas I want to get into first. We are going to do a little sneaky on these guys real quick. Get some iframes going so he can't deal with me, and then roll out of the way. Alright, that's actually the first time I got a critical on one of these guys. Usually my timing is way off. Maybe I can just kind of wail on him to get the, yeah, awesome. It's always good when you can just kind of go ham on somebody instead of having to be tactical. So those were the last enemies before the first boss. If I go up the stairs here through this archway, I'm going to trigger the first boss. I don't want to do that right now. There are some things I need to get first, which we'll touch on when I actually get them. I am going to come down here real quick. I should have pointed this out a second ago. Those of you who are more astute than the others will have noticed a creepy thing in that long sewer tunnel that was right before the ladder I climbed up previously. Yeah, we're gonna go deal with that guy. Yeah, don't run back here, by the way. This has gotten me more times than not. It's literally just a pit into nothingness. You will die. Oh, I made a mistake. Called attention to myself. I might not be able to pull this off now. So what we're gonna do is run away, like a refined gentleman would do. Because that creature will absolutely destroy me. So yeah, when you're trying to pull a sneaky, maybe don't dodge roll. Little hot tip for you you gamers out there. So just ignoring that, running back to business, our previous business. The sewers are just chock full of all kinds of fun stuff, actually. And what we can do actually is go ahead and get this set and moving up. You'll see why I did that here soon. I might have actually made a mistake, I'm not sure. But, yeah, on this channel we don't admit to our mistakes. We, everything we do is intentional, and is, oh, did he reset? Okay, but I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that bull crap. Or I guess it'd be bore crap. Sorry. I know, I'm, I'm the funniest guy you ever heard. It's okay. You can tell me. I don't mind. I don't need to be humble. I know I'm hilarious. For those of you, well, no one can see my face right now, unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say. But I'm being very sarcastic. This is actually a pretty scary spot I'm walking up to right now. There's like 2 or 3 guys with guns. There's no easy way to get up top without putting a target on your back. And there's at least 1 spear guy, and those guys are the scariest ones, so hopefully I can pull this off. They haven't noticed me just yet, thankfully. I'm going to come down through here. There's a couple goodies through this little nook. I realize I'm talking a lot about the game. That's just par for the course at this point. I'm going to stop apologizing for that. I feel like it just kind of... I'm going to try to have things go a little bit more free flow, and just whatever happens, happens. Things are still... Oh, that's good. That thing I just picked up right there means we can level up next time we get to the Hunter's Dream. I'll talk more about that when we actually get to the point. But anyway, let's go ahead and get through here and hopefully not die while climbing the ladder. Let's scurry, quickly. Yeah, you see, they're already firing at me. I might be able to duck in here real quick for some safety. Oh, I hear... Oh, gosh! Okay, that was kind of unfair, to say the least. Definitely feel like... Oh, my God! Woo! Let's see if I can't... Oh, yeah! Nice. Nice! No! Not nice. I'm dead. I'm going to die. It's just, it's a foregone conclusion at this point. I'm already dead. Oh no. This guy wants to pick a fight. Woo. Okay. It seems like, please spare me. Don't hurt me. Don't kill me. I'm a good boy, I promise. Okay, so that was, that wasn't very fun. Oh, see, that's why this... Okay, well, that was just embarrassing. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to keep moving forward. Nothing happened. Everything is as it should be. Stop shooting me. It's just the most rude thing. Woo. Alright. That was a bit, unsettling to say the least. Very, very stressful situation I found myself in there. Thankfully, we made it out alive. There's still a few more things around here I need to get to, unfortunately. A couple enemies I want to kill, and then we're going to go up in that cathedral over there and have some fun. Not too bad for a second episode so far. I'm thinking, and let me know in the comments how you guys think. Do y'all like the 30-minute episodes? Would y'all rather have shorter episodes or longer episodes? Longer episodes might be something... Oh, hey there, buddy. Surprise. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, my bad. Just kind of broke down the guy's home there. Feel bad about that. But yeah, let me know what you guys would prefer. Longer videos are probably not too feasible. It already takes me on average 6 hours to upload. Don't die to some pathetic crows now. Come on, don't get cocky, kid. Yeah, it takes me roughly 6 hours to upload a 30-minute video to YouTube because of our garbage internet here in the backward state of Georgia. Because apparently high upload speeds are unheard of in the country. Not the country, the U.S. I mean, like the country, like the sticks, like the boondocks, which I live right on the cusp of, unfortunately. Actually, I have all my life too. I don't know anything about city life, to tell you the truth. I've never had good internet speeds in the entirety of my existence. So maybe that'll change in the future. I'm hopeful, but it's unlikely. With the way life goes sometimes. So this is going to be a bit of a hairy situation right here. A couple guys I got to deal with. I'm going to try to do sneakies on. Oh, be very quiet. Oh, I might be able to get 2 sneakies. Let's go. Don't run. Be patient. Patience is a virtue, especially in Bloodborne. Nice. Okay. Alright, now we're churning the butter. Now we're getting the cheese made. Things are all coming up Millhouse. I haven't watched enough of The Simpsons to use references like that. Fun fact, I wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons as a kid. Very dark times back in the day. It's a wonder my humor's developed to the point that it has. Thankfully, I was... most of my, humor was nurtured by the early days of the internet. Even more thankfully, I wound up avoiding the awkward racist radicalization that a lot of people in the same boat as me have suffered and continue to suffer. Probably because I have good critical thinking skills, so you know I actually understand pretty well the concepts of like egalitarianism and whatnot, and how no one's better than anyone. We're all the same meat husks walking around aimlessly on this planet till we die. That got dark there. My bad. I'm gonna try to avoid the existentialism here. Try to keep things light. Just you to focus more on the blood and guts that Bloodborne is all about. So I'm already having a lot easier of a time today. A lot easier time in general than I usually have in areas like this. Quick side note. Little sneaky area out here we're going to go out. There's a couple things I want to get. A lot of people miss this, actually. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to work out a good balance. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm disgusting. Blech. I'm trying to, I guess, figure out how to stop being so awkwardly gassy when I record so I don't constantly burp. I feel like that's a little bit unprofessional. It could be funny, but I don't want to be I don't want to get pigeonholed into one particular aspect, especially not crass toilet humor. That's really not my bag. Well, I say that. I'm a dirty liar. Poop and fart jokes will always be funny, no matter what. I just don't... I don't want to perpetuate You know what, I'm just gonna stop speaking in absolutes. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, and I'm not, well, as far as I know at least, I'm not, purveyor of the dark side. So interesting, got a little NPC, an actual NPC to talk to, so I'm gonna shut my mouth and let's speak with Eileen the Crow.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider?
Everybody greets me like this.
What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself for the worst.
You know, that's what I always say, Eileen.
No
expect the best, but prepare for the
left.
worst.
They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
I mean, when it comes down to it, isn't that what humans are in the first place? We're all just flesh-hungry beasts. You actually get something neat if you talk to her again, too.
What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts.
Do you see how drenched in blood I am? Do I look unnerved to you?
No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
How very philosophical of you. Let's actually check out our new emote. I've never liked Conviction. I find it to be... It's just not my jam, so we're going to change it up. Get us a little shake off cake. It'd be really neat if you, when you did that, it did actually shake some of the blood off. I understand why that's not. It's because, well, A, I'm not a video game developer. I don't know how hard it would be to code that, and I don't want to speak as if I do, because that's just coming from a point of ignorance. That's one of my bigger pet peeves. People are like, how hard could it be to code this obscure thing into the game? Really, they are letting all of their fans down, not releasing a game exactly to my specifications and how I want it. Yeah, I hate that crap. It's fine to criticize something, it's fine to not like something, but to demand change is just a little bit entitled, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm probably making a couple enemies with my statements right there, but I'm not too concerned. So yeah. Oh boy, I narrowly dodged that rat. Let's see if we can clear these guys. Whew. Got him. The rats really aren't that big of a threat. They just, if they sneak up or swarm you, they can get pretty bad, unfortunately. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to dispatch. However, they don't have high health, and with everyone dead, this will be a real quick runabout. We gotta do a little bit of a circle to get everything that we drop. I probably could have explained it better when I was in the little chapel earlier too. We had to break a couple of chains from the ceiling so that we could drop some items into the sewers down there. I'm sure the people who actually pay attention notice that and like know what's happening. This is just for the people who might possibly just be listening or something, which more power to you. I don't personally think I'm interesting enough to go to like get by on my audio alone, but if you think so, then awesome. Let me know. Or don't. Do whatever you want, honestly. It's a free country. The internet's pretty free itself too, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do with your life. Yet. Alright, but we got that taken care of, so now we can get some good progress going. Really excited for the next couple of weeks, getting more videos put out and getting into a routine with this. I'm going to try to upload daily, but it's going to be a weird routine to work into because of my horrible internet. It kind of slows down everything in the house, and I don't want to I don't want to be selfish and take all the internet for myself. But considering I'm trying to do this, full time, it's kind of a necessary thing until I can work something out, unfortunately. And honestly, who knows when that could be. But until then, we're going to make the best of what we can. Hopefully I can actually get streaming up soon. It's a bit of a challenge with the bad internet that I have. But there is hope. I've seen other people. Oh.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess.
Yes, it's our fault that the plague is going about.
So So what'll it be? Are you gonna tell me you're not?
It's kind of strange, a lot of the real-world parallels in this game. This game came out in 2015, by the way.
Nothing.
And 2020, we're seeing a lot of people who
Is what that is.
act very similarly to the crazies in the game. It's
Good you outsiders do.
unsettling. I'll shut up, hang on.
Go on. Admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you?
I mean, yeah.
Go and stop it. I know all your tricks.
You know, for someone who is begging for my help, you sure are a bit of a cow. Anyway. Let's go ahead and, we're actually getting up to the point where I can show you where that previous shortcut from the last episode leads into. You can see just how much it would cut the time on. If I had taken it, at least. You'll see how much more content I was able to showcase, thankfully. Now, in the future, I'll definitely be using that shortcut, because, well, we've seen what the game has to offer now in regards to these areas, so we can kind of... Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is why you want to use the lock-on feature. I'm not using it nearly enough. It is a godsend. Who's still alive? Now, y'all might be saying, oh, this is kind of cruel, man. You're, just kind of like, you know, mercilessly slaughtering these dogs in cages. Yeah. Have you seen the viciousness of these dogs? If they were not in the cages, I would be dead right now. I am only looking out for numero uno. Sorry, I know my French is terrible. You had to bear with me there. It's ladder. Ladder. Yeah, okay. Well, stairs are kind of just like horizontal ladders, aren't they? No? Yeah, that was a stupid thought. We're gonna go ahead and pretend I never said that. Definitely don't bring it up in the comments. Don't remind me about that, please. I beg of you. Is my reverse psychology being clear enough? I don't know. Things are getting tense right now, by the way. I'm currently rocking just a little bit under 8K blood echoes, and if I lose those, yeah, it won't be a good time. That's a good few levels early game. I could go through the house. Instead, I'm gonna go through here. There's a couple big guys I want to deal with. Ooh. No, 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 no! You were supposed to be. Oh no, 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 no! Ho 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 ho! This is Harry. Okay, okay, got it. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. This is not how I wanted this to go. I was literally just talking about how horrible it would be if I lost all my blood echoes. Nope, 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 nope. Do not like. Not a fan, not a fan. When in doubt, just throw fire at the problem. Nope. Please don't. Please don't. I have a family. I don't actually have a family. I mean, I do, but not like kids or anything. I'm not. No one hates himself enough to shack up with me, unfortunately. Self-deprecation. You gotta laugh to stop from the crying. And here you can see what I did earlier when I sent that elevator on up. I made myself a nice little shortcut there. So I guess the last few things I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and clear that house I was talking about up through here. It's not really hard to clear, and we're actually darn close to a shortcut back to the lantern, thankfully. We'll probably spend the beginnings of next episode actually leveling up, getting our first levels actually, and getting ready to go. I'll probably end the episode when I actually get to the Hunter's Dream. I could have sworn there was something in here for me to read. Yes, right there. See, when the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward, as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. For some reason, there is just a deep, dark archive in the back of my head from cartoons I watched as a kid. All I think of when I read Moonlit Night was that episode of Hey Arnold, where I forget was it Patty, Arnold's crush, singing "We Were Sailing Along on Moonlight Bay." Yeah. Sorry for subjecting you to that. That's what just went through my head, and I had to get it out before it just kind of started going on repeat and festering for a while. Unfortunately, the things I have to suffer through, you too have to suffer through. Alright. Actually, I think I missed something too. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that first strike there. Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah, see, that's the shortcut back to the lantern. I'm going to go ahead and run back real quick. I think I forgot something. Really kind of important. No, I think we're good for now. We're gonna go ahead and go back to the Hunter's Dream and call it an episode. There's a few more things on the route that I need to take, but we'll get to that. Don't worry. It's important to have the shortcut at least. So let's go ahead and return to Hunter's Dream and get ready to call it a day. Oh boy. You have to excuse me, I'm getting a good stretch in. Nothing feels better than a good hard stretch, I tell you what. It's quite lovely indeed. I forgot to use the Madman's Knowledge before I came back here. So you know what? We're gonna call it a day. Now we're gonna go back to the lantern and do this right. I'm sure if I used it right now, it would still activate what I need to, but I don't want to take the chance and waste any time. He says wasting precious minutes doing a complete loop. It's okay though. It's okay. Everything will work out in the end. Now I'm not gonna explicitly upload Bloodborne videos. Since it's still the early stages of things, of course, this is what I'm mainly going to have recorded. I'm going to try to record other stuff today, just to actually have a good backlog going, so I can have a consistent upload schedule. I'm going to try my best to keep things daily. I can't promise much. Also, these cold blood dews right here, they're pretty much free blood echoes. I'm going to go ahead and use those, just so y'all can see and have a record, so nothing looks fishy. Y'all will be like, hey, he had 8,000 last episode, now he has almost 12,000. Cheating much? No. Don't do that anymore, thankfully. That was young Gabe. That was his bag. We'll touch on that when I get into more older games from my childhood that I like to play. Eventually. Everything's subject to change here. These very laissez-faire, I guess, would be the term to use. I'll probably misuse that. And you'll notice she's standing up now. Hey, we have a new NPC to talk to, but we're not going to talk to her right now. Instead, we're going to have a seat. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey as I try to get good at Bloodborne. And I hope to see you next time on the quest for skills.